Hello, everybody. Welcome to this self-love series. My name is Cass Naidu, and I have been a life coach for 21 years now. And, before that, if I look at the first part of my life, I would say that on a scale of 1 to 10, my self-love would have been a 1 or a 2. And that reflects in your life on the outside. So let's start off by you figuring out where your level of self love is right now. So I want you to just place your hand on your heart, close your eyes for a moment, and just feel on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I love myself? And just get a sense. The first number that comes to mind is the right one for you. So we were all born worthy. If you think about little babies, right? They cry when they're hungry, they cry when they need a nappy change, they love themselves so much, they even stick their toes in their mouth. So their sense of self love is complete. So you were once that little baby and you came here completely worthy and lovable. But as we grow up, we take in the opinions, the words, sometimes very hurtful, of the people around us. And we're not going to play a blame game here. We're not going to blame all the people that said things to us that made us take on certain beliefs that led us to this point now where we feel that we don't have much self love. Remember, everybody does the best that they can do based on the knowledge and the experience that they have. So someone's not going to be able to give you more than what they already have, right? So we're not going to blame. We're going to turn the focus inward because this journey is about us increasing our own sense of self-love. So some of the things you may have heard growing up would be, why can't you be more like your brother or be more like your sister? Or you come home with a report card and you got a B and they say, but you could have studied harder. Why didn't you get an A? What's wrong with you? We get told things like, I had a few clients, this is such an amazing one, a few clients tell me the same story where they were told, your sister's the pretty one, so you have to work really hard and make sure you get a good job to support yourself because you're not going to find a husband. And we look at that and we can cringe when we hear these things now as adults. But as little children, can you imagine being told something like that? We get told things like, why you're so clumsy, you're so lazy, you're stupid, you're an idiot, what's wrong with you? Or when we try to have a voice and give our opinions and we get asked, who do you think you are, right? So as human beings, we all yearn to be loved, to be recognized, to be appreciated, to be respected. We want these things. We yearn for acknowledgement, right? So, what we do is we begin to take on these beliefs as if they were the truth. Now, a belief is just simply something that you hear over and over again, or you say to yourself over and over again. That is all a belief is. It is not the absolute truth. It's something that you took on. And we take it on, we adapt because we want to be loved and accepted. All right. The good thing is that we can change the narrative. We can now, as adults, make a decision that I will not live with this any longer. Because if I don't love myself, I cannot expect anyone else to love me. Right? So you'll find in your life that when your level of self love is very low, you tend to attract partners that don't treat you very well. Don't make you feel loved, don't accept you as you are, don't recognize all that you do. So as we start increasing that level of self-love, we'll find that our relationships will start to change. The way people treat us will start to change as well. So the way we're going to go through the series is, the first step is we need to uncover all of these hurtful words and actions. Where did they come from? Whose words are they? So that we can release them in video 2. So we have 4 videos in the series. So in this one, we're going to uncover. And the way we're going to uncover it is, we can't just simply say, okay, let me go and ask the people that I grew up with. They may not remember, or they may not have experienced it the way you did. So if you look at your mind, think about an iceberg. 5% of this iceberg is above the surface of the water, but 95% of it is below the surface of the water. That 5% represents your conscious mind. So we use our conscious mind, for example, right now, as you are listening to this video, you are learning. When you make decisions, these are the times that we use that 5% conscious mind. But the 95% is where all of your beliefs are stored. Every memory, everything you've ever experienced in your life, every conversation you've ever had, every emotion you've ever felt, all of that is stored in your subconscious mind. Everything that we make automatic in our lives gets stored in the subconscious mind. So if you've heard many, many times, what's wrong with you? Can't you be more of this and less of that? The more we heard all of these things, we take it on and we store it in our subconscious mind. So if we've always been compared to other people, as an example, be more like your cousin, be more like your brother, or get better grades. So when we've been told these things, in time, we say to ourselves, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not rich enough. So we start saying these things over and over, and we make that our belief. So that belief is now stored in the subconscious mind. So in order to access this, the way you're going to do it is, when you lie down on your bed, just make sure all your devices are turned off. Be very, very comfortable and quiet, and just begin relaxing from the top of your head. Just relax all the muscles there, move it down to around your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders, all the way down your chest, your stomach, over your hips, into your thighs, knees, right down to the tips of your toes. Just begin relaxing your body. And when you start doing this, when you become very relaxed, your brain wave slows down. It slows down into an alpha state, which means that you can now access your subconscious mind very easily. So in that very relaxed state, ask the question, what beliefs did I take on from other people that are not serving me, that are making me feel that I'm not lovable, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough? And let your mind drift. And you'll be amazed with this process, because you'll start remembering things that you had completely forgotten about. You'll hear the words, you'll hear who's saying it, what the circumstances are, where you are, how old you are. You'll start seeing this. And I want you to then start writing this down. The more of it that you can find now, the more we will have to release in video 2, so that at that point, after we release, then we can start the reprogramming after that, right? So there's your homework. I'll see you in video 2, but if you'd like more content like this, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification, so when video 2 is out, you'll get notified of that. So I'll see you in video 2.